All right, this last question is going to involve the rubric for our 5-step lesson. So in our resource folder here in Schoology, I realized if you click this down arrow, you could just see everything in the folder without having to click the folder. I think I knew that, but I'm just a little slow to process things sometimes. So if I click on this rubric so that you can see it, and you're welcome to do this anytime you're not sure, it will show the rubric any moment now, as soon as it loads the document. And we're going to just go over. The question is, how many points is the thought question worth? In other words, what are we doing all this writing for? Well, if you're able to write what you know, then you can prove you've learned something. And so by writing about the article or answering the thought question, you show that you have comprehended what you've read in the article. So here's the rubric for the 5-step lesson. The before and after reading poll are 1 point each for a total of 2 points for complete sentences. That's key. Article notes. So remember the notes section that we have to copy over to and then hit the submit button to save. You need 4 key points or 4 details from the article. You can't copy just any old sentence. It has to be sentences that you're going to use in your thought question. 4 sentences of notes equals 4 points. Activity is the comprehension questions, and you get 8 points no matter what the score is that you get on there. Now, if you're rushing through and not getting a good score, it won't show any reading growth, and then what's the point? So take your time on that. But I'll give you points. I'm not going to penalize you for struggling with comprehension. That's rude. And then the thought questions, 6 points. 1 point for each of these sections, and you'll notice that the response has to have a clear introduction, middle, and conclusion. It has to tell about the appropriate topic without starting your paragraph as this article was about, or this is basically about. You need to use appropriate intro sentence to talk about the appropriate topic, and you need to answer all parts of the question. Correct punctuation and complete sentences. So don't just copy and paste and not proofread. Make sure that it's in formal writing. I have to be able to understand what you're writing, so you have to include actual sentences that make sense when you read them out loud. All right, so 6 points is a big chunk of the whole 20 points. And this is summative, so this is really going to affect your overall grade. Not to mention, 1 paragraph is hardly anything at all. 4 to 6 sentences. I believe in you. You can do this.